factory.
A pleasant Monday, everybody. Welcome. Hello. So nice to see you guys. Let me get myself organized here. Welcome to New Mexico. This is Tango 16. It's Reserve County Airstrip, I think. Not 100% sure on that, but it's the start of our Bush League Backcountry number 50 adventure, our fly-in tonight, and we're going to be flying down here in the mountains of New Mexico. It's an area we haven't explored as a Bush League club, and so I'm looking forward to it. It's kind of a neat spot. Everything here is up way high, density, altitude. May not be quite as bad right now because it's December and it's cooler, and even in New Mexico, but the mountains of New Mexico are an awesome spot. So I'm going to head over to the Virtual USA Flying Club. Hello, Rock Valkyrie. And I will do the briefing and we'll get going. All right, gentlemen, hello. And ladies, if there are ladies in here, I guess I shouldn't assume, but oh, wait a second. Hello, hooligans. Test 1, 2.
Yeah, good evening, Melvin.
All right, I'm going to get my screen going here if you're not watching me. And we'll go through this real fast. Pretty straightforward, just like most of the Bush League events are. We're down here in New Mexico. We're starting at Tango 16, which is a Reserve County, I think. Anyway, we're just going to fly around this area here. It's kind of southwest of Albuquerque, and the normal rules apply. So it's going to be, it's just weather-wise a beautiful afternoon, evening, whatever it is. It's actually into evening here. Sunset was officially 5:01 their time, which was about an hour ago. So I'm sure you've had to back your time slider up. The only field with any lighting is reserve, and so anyway, give yourself a couple, 2-3 hours of daylight there, and enjoy. We do have, let's see, everything is kind of condensed tonight. All right, so like it's everything is within about 50 miles of reserve, and so the idea tonight is just kind of taking it slow and easy and enjoying and having fun. You can fly any any order that you want. If you happen to be in a helicopter, the only Easter egg is the Bear Wallow Mountain. And yes, I do realize now that I've misspelled Bear Wallow Mountain in the briefing and the scenery. Unfortunately, that's not available if you're flying in Microsoft Flight Sim, but it is in X-Plane. And so head up there and have some fun landing at that spot. Otherwise, there's really no Easter eggs. I don't have the ability that CowanSim does to create those things, and so we're other than the Bear Wallow Mountain overlook, that's really everything else is on the sectional. You'll see a few things like Whitewater Ranch and Glenwood are pretty much adjacent properties, and so all three of those strips are just right next to each other. It actually might be kind of a fun. I need to get with Tree Fox and see. It might be kind of a fun place to do like an Arkansas type event down here in New Mexico, because they're all just literally that close to each other. Maybe even a little closer than the Arkansas course. But you might also see, I think Beaverhead has some older airstrips that you can still see as you're flying over, but they're overgrown, and so make sure that you're choosing the right one that's still active. If you're in X-Plane, I did try to put something, the usual stuff. There'll be a Bush League banner at the strip. There'll be maybe an airplane or a camper or something, so that you're at the right spot. But I mean, it's pretty evident. Like, these are not like it's a little more wide open, almost a little bit more like what you see somewhat in Utah, although it is more forested in some areas. But anyway, nice and long strips, very, very high altitude, so choose your aircraft accordingly, and be patient on the takeoff, because it's going to take a while to get going. Lean out as required and all that good stuff. Don't worry about the MOA. Again, the MOAs are not they're not simulated in VATSIM, and even if they were, I believe the one we're in is good up to like if as long as we stay below 5,000 AGL, we're good. So I don't think anybody will be up, up that high. So I think we're fine. 2280, we'll talk on the comms as we're flying around. And I have to remind myself, we had a little bit of non-aviation chatter last month, and we kind of got called out for it. And I say we, I mean me. I was one of the one of the guys that got called out a little bit. So if you want to visit about things or ask questions and make non-aviation related conversation, just let's do it right here in the Discord, and that way we can keep the frequencies clean, because there's going to be a lot of talking with everybody in such a condensed area. You're going to pretty much hear every pattern call from every airstrip. So we're going to try to keep 2280 as clean as we can. And other than that, the goal is to try to find these strips without using GPS if you can. If you can't, there are a few VORs if you want to tune those in. That's kind of the next level of hooliganism. And then, but at the end of the day, if you want to use technology to help you out, if you got the iPad, sitting on your lap like you would if you're a real pilot, feel free. I mean, we're a very informal group. We just want to have fun and not bend airframes. And what have I missed, guys, or what questions do you have? Well, I will stay on the ramp until everybody is kind of off and running. So if you have a question and you're just kind of not wanting to hold up the show, you can ask me as folks are departing. Thank you so much for turning into Bush League number 50. It's the beginning of our 5th year of doing this stuff, and I am so excited. Couldn't be happier to see my old friends here and some new faces. And so, guys, enjoy, and thanks again. And like I said, let me know if you have any questions before you get going tonight.
Looks like Albuquerque Center is online as well, if anybody wants Flight Pot 1.
Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, well, you could do that, I guess. Bent airframe count, we'll set it at 3.5 today. Welcome to Reserve Slant Alpha. Thank you, sir. Well, all right, you guys. So that you
didn't bend that one too bad.
It was fun watching you come in and also seeing you on my screen here. I'm kind of zoomed out, so that was pretty awesome. All right, so we're going to go ahead, and I'm going to get this helicopter fired up for a couple of reasons. Number one, I want to be able to let it warm up a little bit, but I also want to be able to get on our nav and comm radio, and then we'll talk about our
route, so I can just have it in my SMS to just have the lines as a guideline, but not follow it for GPS. Just have the lines be there, so I know I'm going the right direction.
Yeah, I'll paste something in there for you.
Teacher, Scrappy.
Anyway, then we can talk about our route, and we can be good to go. I'm going to put that route over in the bush flying text channel there for you, Fishing Buck.
Thank you.
Hello, Sam.
All right, so we've got some folks. I should also say hello, because we have some folks that have come in while I've been chitter-chattering there. We've got our friend, of course, Rob Valkyrie. Density altitude here right now, 7,117 feet. Yeah, it's up there. It's up there. Iowa Scotsman's here as well. Hello, Ron. Nice to see you. Downwind Sim, thank you so much. First of all, hello. Thanks for the Prime re-ascription for 29 months, dude. Thank you so very, very much. I appreciate that. Oh, that's for the handling tonight. Okay, greetings from Tampa. Very nice. I hope you're having good weather down there in Tampa. All right, let's see. Yeah, so let's get this thing fired up, and we'll get flying here. So we're going to go battery on. We're going to let the self-test kind of take care of things. This plane is, or this helicopter, I should say, is working pretty well in X-Plane 12. It's got a few little quirks, like I can't get the nav portion of my GPS to track correctly, and my oil temperature spikes no matter what I do. You'll see that. I'll show you that here. But otherwise, it's working pretty well. So anti-collision horn coming on. Let's do a quick servo test. Okay, that's fine. Looks good. And the engine fire test. All right, perfect. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to put the fuel pump on here. Everything is down and locked and good to go. Engine start. And let's just come back up here. We'll kind of monitor things and just let it slowly spool up. Oh, and the other thing that happens every once in a while.
Grab dinner real quick.
The other thing that happens every now and again is the throttle will stick open. And so I'm not sure. It just kind of depends on when you load in, and like it just sort of sometimes happens and sometimes doesn't. So I'm not wearing my glasses. Oh, you're wait a second. Not Tampa. Wait a second. Oh, Tempe. Yes, I really wasn't wearing my glasses. So you're pretty close to us then, actually. Tempe. Tempe, Tampa, Tampa. Tempe. Yeah, there it is. Tempe. Whoops. Yeah, well, you know. Yeah. All right, that's a good start, and so far everything's happy. But as you'll see in a minute, like this gets unhappy very quickly. However, the engine has not failed, and I've flown this thing a few times, and a few times I've had it up for like an hour where it's been like red line engine oil temperature, and it's still not had a problem. So I don't know. All right, we're gonna turn all this on, and again, we'll let everything kind of warm up. Won't take our crew long to get going. We do have a nice crowd tonight, though. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We have a dozen hooligans that are joining us today, and so that's pretty doggone awesome. Bush League number 50. So we have been doing this, my friends, for 5 years. We're on the start of the 5th year. We just had our anniversary last month, and so this is our first month of doing this stuff. All right, here we go, and yeah, we'll just stay VFR. And I actually I don't want the map. I don't want any of this stuff here. I want to try to see if I can get it just by flying visually. And I have resisted, and this is a really hard thing, because I was able to develop all of these airstrips. Now, CowanSim came in and put some really nice finishing touches on a few of them, but I was able to go in and build all these airstrips, and it's really, really hard not to sort of peek around and see where they are and check where they're at next to this lake or this road or this river or something like that, because you like to be able to jump in and have, you know, the fun of finding them for the first time yourself. So the only thing that I've done is I've flown around Bearwaller Mountain a little bit, and just so I could test my platform landing skills, which, by the way, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I continue to be really, really bad at flying helicopters. So there is that. Iowa Scotsman's still eating dinner and still working. Well, we'll be on here for a while there, Ron, if you have a chance to jump on. Yeah, no, at some point in time I feel like I should get better, but I just continue not to. So, all right, I need to do one more thing here. We need to go ahead and get to 2280. That way we can hear who's doing what. And while we're doing that, let me bring my Sky Victor map back up. You kind of saw this already, but this is what I'm planning to do tonight. I'm going to take off from reserve, and I'm going to try to go find Bear Wallow, just to begin with.
Second in line behind Mr. Alpha.
I'm not going to get any better as the night goes on, so I'm going to try to hit this while I'm fresh and probably get my first bent airframe out of the way right away. But if we are successful at somehow making it to Bear Wallow, I'm then going to shoot over here to the Whitewater Ranch Glenwood area and touch down wherever. You know, I'll show you the areas as best I can as we're flying around. Then we'll head down here to Sacaton, kind of follow the mountains. Here we'll be on the west side of the mountains. All right. So he may be going. I think that's Tommy. He may be going up to Bear Wallow. We should check and see who's streaming. I know that Slant Alpha is tonight. If you are interested. Three Fox is as well. Pentagon, welcome. Oh, Ron, thank you. 29 months. You guys are awesome. So nice to see you, Pentagon. I hope you've had a good Monday, and what a perfect way to cap it off, right? So Slant Alpha, get his stream going. Get Tree Fox's stream going as well, guys. Have those, be a multi-stream guy. Give those guys some extra viewers on your count, and yeah, they're probably going to be more worth watching than me anyway. So, and then I don't know. Sometimes other people stream this as well, but that's who I see right now. Okay, if you find anybody else, obviously jump in there. But so anyway, Sacaton. Then we'll make a fairly long.
Helicopter 114 was Papa departing from the ramp. Departure to the southeast.
I think everybody has that same idea as us, trying to find Bear Wallow to start. So we'll make this long easterly 33-mile little hop over the Granite Peak area
Reserve 00 Mike
to
departing
Meon.
from the intersection at parking, runway 25.
Nice. Then up here to Beaverhead, we'll just kind of follow. There's a little road it looks like we can follow. And then
traffic says to 514 up to the clear 25, starting the left crosswind. We'll be on left downwind VFR eastbound reserve.
I'm a little bit nervous about these two legs because they're pretty long, and we may have to dial in some VOR help. But Beaverhead to Negrito, then we go to Rainy Mesa, which is a little short hop, and then back to reserve. That's our plan, and we're going to see how this goes. Let's zoom out here. Let's get some departure shots here. See where everybody's going. Looks like they're kind of departing to... Actually, which direction is that? Long airstrips are the name of the game today. Whoa, hey, hello. So they're kind of departing, looks like eastbound here.
Reserve traffic. Zenith,
Or
November
maybe
20
not.
Bravo Charlie, back taxiing runway 25
They're
in the
gonna
grass.
back
Reserve.
taxi and head that way maybe. I don't know. We'll just wait and see. Well, just a few more to take off here. Looks like because this is a static aircraft, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 to go, and then we can be airborne.
Rainy Mesa traffic, helicopter 406.
Helicopter.
Northwest 8000 inbound to land. Rainy Mesa traffic.
Oh, so the first helicopter is going to Rainy Mesa. Very nice, very nice. So they're kind of zigging and zagging.
3 to airstrip. Kodiak 99 Mike is overhead. Looking for the airstrip.
There's Niner Mike. There's our friend Steve H.E. Dell. Nice to hear him on the comms. I might be too far out. Can I see these guys taking off? Oh, I think so. I think so. There we go. We'll get down here like a little bit more plane spotter level.
Reserve November 9 Charlie, taking off runway 25 for a southbound VFR departure. Reserve.
Yep, there's the grass taxi. There's the departing traffic, and here's looks like a couple more hooligans ready to rock and roll. By the way, this little airstrip, reserve airstrip, actually plays host to an annual fly-in. It looks kind of cool, and the scenery that I have here, it's okay, but the real life, if you do a YouTube search, the real life area, it's just amazingly beautiful. A really fun place to do a fly-in, to be sure. There's somebody that may be a little out of the area. It's hard telling. So like Good Fixin' said, we do have some ATC here. We have Albuquerque Center is online.
Reserve traffic November 9
We're over here. We're going to be
runway 25.
messing around. Oh, you know, one thing we better do is, even though we don't have to, I'm going to get a flight plan ready to go. The ATC folks don't really care, but it might be nice for people that are looking at their, Volanta map to see why all these little VFR targets are messing around here. So let's see, did I miss that departure, or are they just getting ready to roll right now? Maybe they're coming down the runway. I can't really see that far down.
Reserve traffic, Wilga, Charlie Golf, Sierra Alpha Tango. We'll be taxiing to the main entry, hold short point, runway 25, and awaiting departing traffic.
That Wilga.
Reserve.
That Wilga can probably take off from the hold short line and just like before you even hit the runway, they'll be departed. They'll be out of here. Here comes something. Okay, this is interesting. Apparently I don't have anything that other than the propeller blade for that one. Or maybe it's just turned sideways. I don't know. Those Wilgas, man, they're so small.
Zenith, November 20 Bravo Charlie, taking off runway 25, reserve, crosswind departure to the east. Reserve traffic.
I'm going to say we'll be out of here in the next 15 minutes. I'm going to say, 0135. We're going to be at an altitude of somewhere between 8,000 and 10,000 pretty much all day long. So, and what the heck? We'll say 9,500. Probably be doing about 100 knots-ish. Maybe not quite that much, but 6. I'm going to put us down for 2.5 hours. There goes departing traffic. And we will have to refuel because this thing only holds about 2.5 hours of fuel. So we'll have to refuel along the way.
The only bad thing about being in a 930 is I'm a lot faster than you guys, so I have to like do holding patterns and stuff.
Yep, you're gonna have to either jump ahead, maybe work backwards, or just we kind of all are just gonna have to have a lot of patience tonight because it's gonna be pretty crowded no matter what field we're at.
I don't mind. It's fun. I get to fly around.
It's a cool area.
Reserve
We appreciate you
traffic,
being
Charlie
here.
Golf, Sierra Alpha Tango, departing runway 25 via VFR for a left crosswind departure southeast bound, reserve.
Agree to traffic. Good 899 Mike is departing midfield runway 35. Agree to.
Reserve traffic, Zenith November 20 Bravo Charlie, departing the area to the northeast, reserve.
All right, I have got my flight plan all filed. There goes our, like, Wonder Woman invisible jet. And I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take just a 2-second timeout. I actually just finished dinner myself, and nature is already calling, but that'll give these guys a chance to get out of here, and then we'll start our flight and see if we can get up there and find that Bear Wallow landing strip.
Traffic, helicopter 114.
Be right back.
About 3 miles to the north, inbound full stop, Rainy Mesa.
Water traffic, 3 Romeo, short final 27, Whitewater.
Rainy Mesa traffic, helicopter 406, Mike Romeo is taking off to the east. Rainy Mesa traffic.
Reserve traffic, Charlie Golf Sierra Tango, it's clear runway 25 departing to the east VFR.
Sergeant Staff, hello, welcome. Nice to see you. Oh, all right. So there comes, looks like somebody else is kind of heading out here. I don't know if they're
Negrito traffic, helicopter 406, Mike Romeo is 2 miles west.
getting ready to do a little run up or something or what, but we're going to, I think we're kind of at a point, I haven't heard any questions. Rare occasion when you're awake at this time. Well, I'm glad you tuned in, man.
Well, I'm having trouble with my updated pre-client. I'm not getting calm.
Uh-oh. Ah, shoot. Well, you know what? If you, if worse comes to worse, I mean, I do think that we have had some times where we've had some people make some radio calls over Discord, but yeah, just do what you can to troubleshoot and let us know if we can help.
Yep, I'll get back to you.
That's a bummer. That's a bummer. All right. Well, yeah, I think we're probably ready to go here.
Heck, I just might not land. I just might watch every bit of golf.
Well, if you keep your eyes on me, you're going to be plenty entertained, that's for sure, and for all the wrong reasons.
What are you in? So I know what to look out for.
I'll be in a helicopter, so yeah, I'll be that guy.
Oh, yeah, you're in the velocity for me. Because I don't have that helicopter.
And we've got Bad Attitudes checking in as well. Hello, nice to see you. Okay, I need to do just a couple more things, and we're ready to go. Now, Reserve doesn't have an ATIS. 6365 is the altimeter, so let's see if we can get that pretty close. 6365 right there. That looks good. And our heading bug needs to be somewhere about 140, I think. That would get us at least headed in the right direction. And I'm going to bounce back and forth between hand flying and using a little autopilot. I kind of like to use the autopilot just to stay proficient, number one, but also so I can get some outside shots and talk to you guys on the on the chat here. So that's what we're looking to do. And yeah, I think again I think we're doing okay. I think those guys are still getting set up, so we're gonna go ahead and get started.
Traffic helicopter 6 Mike Romeo is clear to all runways. Agree to traffic.
Reserve traffic helicopter 816 is departing from the ramp to the southeast. Reserve traffic. Okay. Here we go. Boys and girls, everything on here, yes. Stability augmentation system on.
The helicopter you're using is that a native flight model, and if so, how do you get it to not spin out of control? Because whenever I fly the 407, it just goes buck wild.
Yeah, just the anti-torque pedals have got to be configured to what you're looking for. And I'm in X-plane, so the flight model for the helicopters is pretty nice. And so I don't know if you're flying X-plane or MSFS, but I think it just sounds like maybe you've got a configuration issue with your anti-torque pedals, possibly.
I mean, Microsoft Flight Sim.
Yeah, so that's got a little different flight model and can be kind of inconsistent. But I don't know the helicopter you're talking about. I'm not sure. I don't have really any experience with that. But I guess I would just look into just making sure that your anti-torque pedals are configured like the add-on suggests. And that's what they're for, right? Is to stop that spin. All right. Speaking of spinning, let's see if we can keep from doing that ourselves. All right. Let's unhook the collective and let's start to raise it.
Reserve traffic Skylark 8033 Foxtrot is taking runway 25 from the ramp straight out. Reserve.
All right, so he's going to be right in front of us here probably. Quick little hover check. And except for my oil temperature, everything looks good. There's nothing I can do about this oil temperature, by the way. It's just going to be what it is. And
Traffic helicopter 114 was Bubba departing from the ramp area north of the airstrip via for departure to the east, Rainy Mesa.
It's just going to be what it is. And so we're going to get going and kind of head roughly 140, and we're out of here. And as you can see, I am not even quite at 70% N1, and I'm just already redlining here. Oh my gosh, freaking G-force! Don't. Every time I think I have that notification turned off, it pops back up, and it drives me nuts. All right, I digress. We're already off course. Let's get going here. About a 140, and we're looking for one of those tall mountain peaks.
Traffic 8033 Foxtrot is on a 45-degree departure to the southwest. Reserve.
All right. Reserve traffic helicopter 816 is climbing through 7,000, and we're departing to the southeast. Reserve. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now this is where we get a little bit cranky. That's part of that's something that needs updated in this aircraft. Is that engagement of heading bug or anything like that. Everything else, like I say, works pretty well. If we climb in speed mode, we're going to be able to get where we need to be. It gets a little roller coastery at some point, but just wanted to get over this hill. So yeah, we'll just kind of get about where we want to be at 500 feet, and we'll disengage that. Should hold that climb at about that. As long as our airspeed stays good, we should be fine. I'm going to climb up to 10,500. That should get us where we want to go. And I'm looking for like one of these two peaks. It might be over on this ridge line also, but somewhere in this little area here should be should be, keyword should, should be our little watchtower, our fire lookout
Traffic
tower.
helicopter 114 is about 2 miles to the west inbound full stop. We will remain west of the runway.
Okay, so he's going to be off to our left. Those guys, Rainy Mesa and Negrito, are kind of over, looks like maybe in this area here.
Rainy Mesa traffic, Charlie Golf, Alpha Tango is
So
about
we should be
4
fine
miles
there.
to the north. Going to overfly the field at 1500 above ground. Do a teardrop entry left
Yeah,
downwind
you can
runway
see our
30
engine oil
Rainy
here
Mesa.
just goes automatically to skyrocket mode, but that's a helicopter anyway, right? It's
Rainy Mesa 00 Mike, short final runway.
a million pieces
30 Rainy Mesa.
with a blade over top trying to chop everything up, connected by an oil leak, just waiting for a part to fail or something like that. I don't remember the definition of a helicopter. We're going to level off here at 10,000, and it will not be a smooth level off, but won't be too bad either. So there we go. We're up to cruise, and we're just going to kind of keep our eye on the airspeed here. We don't want to overspeed. Pull back a little on the power. 120 knots is plenty fast. And you can see kind of our rotations here. 401, we're like right in the green, so that's good. Everything is looking happy again, except for oil pressure. So I don't know what to do. I'm just absolutely dying for a little more modern helicopter in X-plane, and there's a couple possibilities out there. One of them is the EC-130, which I know Good Fixins is flying tonight. And well, actually, that might be the next best option. But I have the R-44 from B-Sky Labs, which is a fantastic helicopter.
Traffic 3 Romeo is clear the runway.
Very, very fun to fly, but it is
Glenwood
It
traffic,
is
423
zero
Charlie Lima.
frills. I mean, no
Party
autopilot.
runway 20.
You can tune a VOR, but
South,
no DME.
Glenwood.
And I mean, but it's just in terms of just pure joy of flying a helicopter, man. That is a fun one, and it's a very like unforgiving.
Rainy Mesa traffic, Charlie Golf, Alpha Tango, doing a teardrop entry to the left downwind runway 30.
You really have to
Rainy
fly
Mesa.
that sucker. All right, so I'm trying to identify some things here. Eagle Peak is a 9,800 foot peak. That could be it right over there. We need that for when we come back to Negrito. And then Whitewater Baldy is a 10,000 foot peak. I'm thinking that's that guy right there, or maybe that guy right there. I think we're here along this ridge line somewhere. So I'm going to do something here. I'm going to come off of the autopilot. This is going to be ugly again, just so you know. All right, there we go. And I'm going to start to throttle back because we need to slow down a little bit here.
Negrito traffic, Cessna 514 Delta Victor's on about a 2 mile straight in runway 35 Negrito.
This watchtower is almost at 10,000 feet, so I don't want to give up. I'm only 200 above right now. I don't want to give up any altitude if I can help it. I'm going to start on this. Point and just kind of work my way to my right. Let's see if I can locate this. I know it's up here somewhere, but exactly where, I don't think it's all the way over there. I think it's one of these two guys here. But we'll keep our eyes out. It's amazing how hard it is to find. You wouldn't think it'd be that difficult, but it can be somewhat challenging. I'd love to get to 10,500 if I could, and I'd love to get my speed down to about 50 if I could as well. So I'm trying to climb and also cut a little power. This thing has really nice trim. And so it does, the stability augmentation
Radio
system
Mesa traffic, Charlie Golf, Surfer Tango.
almost
turning
makes it
left
hands-off
base, runway
flying.
30, Radio Mesa.
Alright, so we're just looking, we see some roads up here. So there's access. It's out a little, what do we got over there? I thought that might be a little something, but it's not. Alright, that,
Traffic for Bravo Charlie, entering left downwind for runway 30, Radio Mesa.
wife maybe just got home. She's been working late.
Radio Mesa traffic, Charlie Golf, Surfer Tango. Short
Okay,
final
anything
runway
on this
30,
peak here?
Radio Mesa.
I tried to set up so this watchtower does not actually have a helipad. So this is a fictitious helipad, but I tried to set it in such a way that you land kind of into the prevailing wind here, which is generally from the west to southwest. So I'm going to come around on this side and hope to locate something here if I can. I'm seeing these roads are good because there's a road that leads right up to it because CowanSim has put a custom CowanSim Jeep at the at the watchtower, so it's kind of cool. All right, what's up at the top of this ridge? It makes sense to be at your highest point here, wouldn't it? Or somewhere nearby that, if you're a fire watchtower overlook type of place.
Radio Mesa traffic, Sierra Bravo Charlie, turning left
The
base,
shadows are
runway
tough
30,
because they
Radio
look
Mesa.
like there's things there, but I don't know that those are anything.
Radio Mesa traffic,
Wait,
Charlie
nope,
Golf,
that
Surfer Tango,
is.
clear runway 30,
All right,
Radio
there's
Mesa.
our boys. There's our landing area. Sorry, there's our landing area. We're gonna just take a little 360 here, get us sense of the area. There's our helipad. There's our Jeep. All right, so all right, we're gonna swing around here, and actually, I think maybe we'll just try to come around and make a
Radio
left
Mesa
traffic here.
Sierra Bravo Charlie, turning final, runway 30,
So this will
Radio
put us
Mesa.
north of the helipad. Bear Wallow Mountain helicopter 816 is just to the northeast of the helipad. We're going to be landing back to the west, Bear Wallow. But I've got a lot of... Okay, I'm getting a little slow here. Whoops. Kind of overcooked that.
Traffic, Skyhawk 8033 Foxtrot is just west of the helipad, and we're gonna try and circle for a visual. Bear Wallow.
Okay. We've ended up really low, guys.
Good fixins.
Really low. In fact, so low I've lost sight of where I'm supposed to be. Oh, there it is.
Beaverhead.
There we go.
Roger.
All right, guys, here we go. Oops, I'm low. I'm bringing the trees into play. That's always nice. I'm taking a horrible angle. Absolutely horrible angle.
Bear Wallow traffic, landing helicopter, Skyhawk 8033 Foxtrot. We have you in sight. We're gonna stay west of the tower until I see you on the ground, Bear Wallow.
Might be good to stay well west of the field, if you
Traffic.
know what I mean. Let's sidestep here if we can. Let's see if we can bring it in. The idea here is between the trees and oh boy. Whoops, I'm
Rito traffic, helicopter 114.
wanting to go to the left.
Approximately the center of the field, VFR eastbound.
Grab a plug-in that X-Plane has.
Stand by. Nope. 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 I think I was in the tower.
Radio Mesa traffic, Charlie Golf, Surfer Tango, will be taxiing to runway 30 for a left downwind VFR departure.
Bear Wallow, helicopter 816 is departing to the north, we're going to have to try to come around and do that again. Oh, doggone it.
Negrito traffic, helicopter 406 Mike Romeo is taking off from the center of the field, number 2, following the other helicopter.
Okay, I need to look for the traffic here. We actually heard the traffic call.
Very well on traffic, Skyhawk 8038 Foxtrot. We're coming up just to the southwest of the tower. We're going to do a right hand 360 over the tower and then depart the area back to the west. Very well.
Yeah, Bear Wallow helicopter 816 will remain north of the field and try to locate that traffic. Bear Wallow. Just followed your lead, Downwind Sim said. Yeah, well, I think that's already one. One bent helicopter. I was definitely in the tower on that one.
Bent airframe here.
Oh, man. All right, Fishing, I'm sorry. You had a question there. I was on short final and not doing very well, but what was your what was your question there, sir?
I was just asking, does X-Plane 12 have a plugin that allows you to see people who are playing Flight Sim on VATSIM?
Yeah, we just all connect to VATSIM via the X-Pilot client, and that lets us see the other traffic.
Oh, that's awesome.
Traffic,
I didn't know
Charlie
that.
Golf, Tango, turning left downwind, clear runway 30.
We're looking for this. We're looking for this VFR traffic. Our friend 3 Fox is up here buzzing around somewhere, and we want to stay. Again, we're kind of, well, we're not really north, I guess, of it. We were more west of the field. Shoot, we're probably right in his way. I don't know. I thought we were leaving to the north. Is that us right down there? No, negative. Okay, well, we're just going to kind of stay up here. Yeah, we're at 11.5 now, and we're probably plenty high. I got to get my bearings again. We're right over here on this ridge line somewhere, so. I think I've looked at that place twice, and it's still not.
About here, 3 o'clock, 114 Whiskey Papa.
Okay.
Very well on traffic, Skyhawk 8038 Foxtrot is southwest of the tower and can depart in the area to the southwest. Very well.
All right. That Bear Wallow traffic, helicopter 816 is going to make a right-hand turn to get eastbound of the helipad and make a second attempt. Bear Wallow. All right, we will not do this all day, I promise you guys. So we're gonna come around here and yeah, make one more attempt. We really
Whiskey Papa has traffic in sight.
in every way that was horrible. I was too low to begin, and then I was not lined up right to add to that, and then I was unstable. I should have just went around. I should just went around. I gotta first of all find where the heck I'm at. I've lost sight of my location here. All right, let's go back up the ridgeline. We know it's on the ridgeline here. We found it once. Maybe we can find it again. Maybe it would be best if we didn't find it again. All right, what do we... Is this looking promising? At a certain point, they all start to look the same, don't they? All right, let's go over to this one here. I don't want to lose too much altitude. Again, 10,500 should put me in pretty good shape to approach a 10,000-foot helipad. But, yeah. Let's see if we can get back up here. And in the meantime, we can get our airspeed back down. We're doing about 50 knots right now. with this helicopter, I found about 40 is pretty good. It's pretty controllable and pretty stable. So that's what I'm looking to do now. I'm at 30.
Negrito on final for 3-5.
Second in traffic, 423 Charlie Lima. On final for...
We may blow all our fuel on this first leg here, guys.
runway 10.
All right, I think we're back to where we should be here. I think I remember this road leading up here. And if you're asking yourself, maybe I've already said this, have I successfully landed here yet? The answer is no, I have not. I'm 0 for about 6 or 7 tries now. Yep, there we go. All right, I see our little clearing. Let's see if we can just be a little more slow, a little more stable, and the winds are calm, so I don't have any excuse other than bad piloting. And I've got stability augmentation system on, which should make this baby almost land itself. But yeah, good luck. I'm gonna need it. I've already crashed once. I didn't sim crash, but I crashed into the tower. So I'm fast. Let's slow down.
423 Charlie Lima is vacated to runway.
Okay, there we go. Looks pretty good.
Negrito
I'm a
traffic,
little high.
514 Victor's taxiing southbound. We're going to be departing runway 30. We're taxiing east, correction, yeah, 35. We're taxiing southbound west of the
Really
strip.
fast
Negrito.
now. Holy cow.
Yeah, looks like we'll be number 2.
I'm almost in the trees.
Ah,
This is what I did last time, guys. I a little too far to the left. Got to get around this tree. I feel like I'm golfing. Yes, I got to hit a little draw. Get in here, man. Come on, guys. Oh, it really wants to go to the left here. So there must be a little breeze up here. Must be. See if we can sweet talk it in this time here.
Beaverhead traffic, Charlie, about 4 miles northwest, going to the airport.
It's like it's afraid of the.
Beaverhead.
Like it's afraid of the ramp. Get over there. This is looking promising, guys. This is looking promising. Yeah, there we go. Alright, well. Yes, we did crash the first time, but I'll take that. That's not dead center, but not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, so let's take a quick look around here. Hey, thanks again for flying. We'll see you next month.
Take care.
All right. So we got a little overlook here, Bear Wallow Mountain. It has some custom work on this side too, by the way. CowanSim Industries. But this is the one thing right here. Hope nobody's trying to come in here. This is the missing thing.
Do I want to circle Beaverhead?
We have needed this Jeep.
Melvin land?
I'm going to Whitewater next.
Oh, so we have 3 helicopters on?
Sounds right. And those 2 other guys know what they're doing, so I would follow them. All right, so we're going to head out of here. And, yeah, anyway, just like if you're going to build a fire watch overlook, this is a pretty good place to do it. You see a long way.
Fly right over top of the gun. Just got a traffic alert.
On the left crosswind VFR westbound Negrito.
All right, so we are heading right to here. Now, I feel like 11 miles, we should be okay if we just stay on a 231 course. And, like, if we hit the highway here, we know that we're going to be too far. Downwind sim, I made it. Yeah. Well, this is the second helicopter I brought in here, but so that's what I'm gonna do. 231. But I'll take it. It's the first time I've been able to get in here successfully. So even though it took 2 tries, I'll take it. Bear Wallow traffic, helicopter 816 is departing the helipad. We're going to be heading to the southwest, Bear Wallow. Now, I'm not out of here yet, guys. I got to try to lift off and not get in the trees and not get in the watchtower.
Down to the right to about 7,000 Glenwood.
Straight up here if we can. Yeah, it's wanting to just go a little to our left here. So I wonder if we have just a slight breeze or something to our right.
Clear runway 35, turning left crosswind VFR westbound, Negrito.
Alright, I think that'll work. Let's head out of here. We're going to make a little bit of a left-hand turn. Kevin! Hey! Turns out getting a chopper only to chop the air is my biggest issue.
Negrito traffic, Charlie Golf, Surf Tango, about 6 miles to the northwest. We'll be entering a 45 left downwind runway 35. Negrito have departing traffic in sight.
I gotta find that quote from our friend Josh McCreary, Acro Nerd, who's working on becoming a real-life helicopter pilot, by the way. And he has basically the quote of the day.
And Negrito traffic, November 9th, or Charlie, about 7 miles out.
Altitude hold and heading. I'm going to see if I can find that quote. The R-44 would not hover at this altitude. No. Don't ask me how I know, but you are correct in that. So the R-44, when I tried first, I was able to coax it up to a little over 10,000, but you have to bring it right on in and land it. You don't have the ability to sweet talk it in like I just did. Where was that quote? Where was that quote? I think it was...
What's sneak up on me?
I'm gonna. It might take me a little while. Oh, wait a second. Okay. Yeah. So here's what Josh says. Forever addicted to those ugly, repelled beasts that beat the air into submission with a million parts rotating rapidly around an oil leak, waiting for metal fatigue to set in. That's the official definition of a helicopter. So anyway. All right. Enough horsing around. We got to pay attention here. So we've got. We're going to try to keep the high terrain to our left. And I'm guessing if we're 11 miles, we're probably looking at Glenwood being just down here, either in this valley or I'm thinking it's going to be right down here. So I love that definition, by the way. It's awesome. It just cracks me up. Okay, coming back off of autopilot, and not gracefully, I might add. I'm going to get over this ridge line.
Traffic Skyline 4035 miles south of Flat Top Mesa will be transitioning field at 10,500 touchdown.
This is 5,500 on these two airstrips, so I have a lot of got a lot of altitude to lose.
45 entry left downwind, runway 35. Have the overflying traffic in sight, Negrito.
Where'd you next?
Bear Wallow. The nice thing about going to Bear Wallow, guys, is I've already taken out the tower, and most of the forest fire has burned out by now, so it should be nice and clear up at the top and easy to find.
But
Okay,
take out the tower. You didn't hit it, did you?
A-firm. I hit it and hit the tree and hit the helipad. The only thing I didn't scratch was the downwind sim Jeep. All right, I'm looking here.
Instead of going back to reserve, I'm gonna make one more loop.
This might be us right here, you guys. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, this is looking so. So one of these is like a county airport. Glenwood is like a county airport. Oh, hold on, hold on.
Traffic.
We've got. All right.
Glenwood traffic, Cherokee 232 Foxtrot, left downwind to land to the south.
All right, so he is landing.
Rainy Mesa traffic Skyway 40350, it's on a left crosswind 30, we'll be departing the pattern to the northwest, Rainy Mesa.
So I think this is our airstrip right here. Glenwood traffic helicopter 816 is overflying the area. We're looking for that inbound traffic, but we're up at 8,000 feet. We're overflying to the west. Hey! Hello, cargo fire.
To land to the south, Glenwood traffic.
All right, we're gonna helicopter 816 is gonna join a left-hand traffic pattern for that same southbound runway. We are currently to the west of the field. I just have to make sure I know where I'm at here. Yeah, so there's a hangar. I think this is our. Yeah, so this is our airstrip. Or is that? Yeah, because the other Whitewater Mesa Ranch has two airstrips.
Traffic 33 Foxtrot, final approach, southbound runway, Glenwood. Degree of traffic, Charlie Golf, Surf Tango, turning
We're
final
still
runway
way
35.
too high to be in the pattern. And, all right, yeah, we're in the right spot. Okay, cool. Glenwood traffic, helicopter 816 is left crosswind for the southbound runway, Glenwood. Cargo Fire, how are you, my friend? Thanks for stopping by. This is New Mexico. We're in the CowanSim H145, and we're looking to try to land here at a place called Glenwood. Yep. This would check out. This is the river and the road here.
Glenwood traffic, Kodiak 3499 Mike, about 10 miles out, inbound from the south, Glenwood.
Alright, so we now would be east of the field. Glenwood traffic, helicopter 816 is now on the left downwind. We're going to make a ramp approach, and we will remain east of the field at all times. We don't have the... Oh, we see the landing traffic, Glenwood. Alright, so let's pull back here. Cargo Fire, we got to get you in one of these babies here. Oh, just one bent airframe so far, downwind sim. We'll meet you at the hangar there, Tree Fox.
Tango departing 25 VFR north reserve, VFR south reserve.
All right, so we're about a little less than 1,000 feet now, so that's in pretty good shape. No, about 500. We're just about right. Speed looks good, and we're gonna just try to find a spot here again. Our main goal is two things. Number one, we don't want to hit the hangar. Number two, we don't want to hit November 8033 Fox.
Traffic.
Two fields. Yeah, so this is, I'll show you downwind sim.
November 930 Charlie, overflying.
This is a county airport that we're going to right now, Glenwood, and then Whitewater Mesa Ranch. Mesa Ranch is a private airstrip, and we're actually going to be cutting across their one of their runways here. Okay. Looking for Tree Fox here. Where are you, Tree Fox? There you are. Okay, good. We're just going to try to come down and set it down right there in that little spot. Oh, I see a little wind.
Around watching all the other aircraft is fun.
I agree with you. I enjoy watching these other guys do their thing. I'm going to come around and land back toward the
Negrito traffic, Charlie Golf, Surf Tango, departing runway 35.
toward the windsock there. I think I'm slightly into the wind that way.
East VFR, Negrito.
And at this point in time, Tree Fox is getting a little bit nervous because we're coming at him and we're in a helicopter. And he's still just, he's about 2 payments away from getting Felicity completely paid off, so he doesn't want us to scratch it.
Appears I have 2 airliners over me.
We just put her down right here. Anywhere right here is good.
Glenwood radio, anyone have the active runway?
Uh, 8033 Fox landed southbound. It looks like the winds are pretty calm.
Alright, then Mike will enter a left downwind for runway 18, Glenwood.
All right, so we are there. Let's make sure everything looks good here. We'll kind of power down or throttle back a little bit, and let me show you what this looks like here. So this is, like I said, if you've ever been to the Arkansas course, it's similar to this. It has several airstrips that are close to each other. So this is the one we just landed on.
Kodiak 3499 Mike, entering left downwind, runway 18, Glenwood.
All right, so this is where.
Nice landing, Marvin.
Thank you. I hope I didn't kick any rocks up onto Felicity. This is the way he landed, and no, I take it back. This is the wrong way. This is the opposite way. So, this is the, as far as I know, the county airport. Got a little bit of a something going on here. I'm not sure, but that's all there is basically a little hangar area and a windsock, and then you're jumping over to a private airstrip. This is called the Whitewater Mesa Ranch, and here's one of their active runways. And I did go ahead and just put a little something over here. Yep, and it's understandable how it would be mistaken, but like you can see how close together they are. And then this is the crosswind runway. So like if you put it all together, I don't know what Tree Fox is thinking here, but this is similar to that Arkansas course. Maybe it might be a little bit closer together than the Arkansas, but if you're not familiar with that, it's kind of cool. Go look it up. But the basic idea in Arkansas is you try to land at all 3 runways, and they have an overall elapsed time. You start at 1, you hit 2, and then you come back and land at the 3rd where you started basically, and then there's like a little landing area that you have to touch down and stop in. So it's pretty cool. But anyway, this is the Whitewater Ranch, and that's where we're at. So date is set for, oh, you found a place outside of War Trace. Date set for next May. Them's my shoes. We were looking, oh, I'm sorry, down for the wedding venue. Very nice. All right, he's talking to Shoesy. Yeah, Downwind Sim's daughter getting married. How cool is that? Or son and daughter-in-law, sorry. I don't mean to get Annie West married off quite yet. We'll just stay here. We'll see Steve PHL land. Here he comes. Zoom. He's into Kodiak, but I don't have that model for some reason, even though I should, because I tried to put it in like 5 times. But there's Niner Mike. There's Tree Fox. And yeah, there's the gang. There's the gang. So what are we doing next? Probably should get some fuel. It's time for us to go to Sacaton.
Frame, Glenwood.
I think that's 4. So if we...
Yes, it is.
We could head down the road if we wanted to and then hang a left here. Or just kind of skirt the mountains. I think we'll just skirt the mountains. We should be able to see this.
Glenwood traffic.
And,
Thursday Fox,
Now, the qualifier as a bent airplane, you have to land too hard, bounce it, or all the above.
Yep. Any creative way that you want to put a dent in your airplane is acceptable.
Glenwood traffic, we'll get 71 Charlie Tango. I'm about 10 miles to the north at 7,000 inbound, full stop Glenwood.
Hello, Jet. All right, guys. I need to go check on something. I think my wife just got home, and I want to go say hello to her. She's been working all day, and so it'll be a good time for me to take a break. We'll put some more fuel in the Whirlybird, and then we'll be on our way down to Sacaton.
Glenwood traffic, 8033 Foxtrot, departing southbound runway, Glenwood. Traffic, Skyhawk 8033 Foxtrot, departure leg southbound, runway Glenwood. Traffic Skyline 4035, you're about 8 to the north, will enter a right downwind landing 1, Glenwood, unless Glenwood is landing south.
So we're going to do a little hot fuel here. Let's see how, I see we're down already under. Put full fuel back in here.
Fixie.
Good fixins. Which stage am I on right now? Acceptance. I'm just not very good. But I just love the darn thing so much, I'm not going to ever stop. Never. You can't make me. Alright, so that's that. What did we say we had to set? 129 heading for 14 miles. I think we can do that. I love them. I love them and I hate them. 129.
Glenwood traffic, we'll get 71 Charlie Tango, 3 miles to the north, 7,000.
Okay.
Gonna fly over midfield and look for a way to depart, land on 19, Glenwood.
Glenwood traffic, Skyline 4035, about 5 to the north, will enter a right base, or correction, left base, landing 19er, Glenwood.
Glenwood, helicopter 816, ramp departure. We're going to be heading to the southeast, Glenwood. Oh. Kind of listing the wrong way. Let's get out of the traffic pattern here.
Farewell Mountain Helicopter 114 Whiskey Papa is about 3 miles to the east.
Go, Pixie, go.
Make our way inbound for the landing pad, Bear Wallow.
Glenwood traffic, helicopter 816 is southbound down the highway at 6,200. Last call for Glenwood. Okay, so we're gonna. I'm noticing we can't necessarily take a direct flight here because of the.
I'm going to try to do a left downwind for runway 19.
All right, can't quite do a direct path there because we've got to climb.
Tommy, does Bear Wallow exist in Microsoft Flight Simulator?
Is about 10 miles northwest
I don't see
It won't. I don't think there's probably anything up there.
Yeah, there's nothing.
Like there might be a house or something because there is an actual watchtower, but it's not exactly like it's totally fictional what I put in there for the helipad.
4035, actually change our mind here. We're going to enter a right base landing 19er Glenwood. We're about to be straight. We're about to turn final landing 19er Glenwood.
All right, we're out of there here, so.
I'll let you put it
Glenwood
down
traffic,
first.
I'm looking for that Cessna.
Can't believe you're not streaming this, Tommy. I need to see this. Twitch needs to see this.
On downwind, we have you in sight.
10-4, I'm going to make a quick base final here. Glenwood.
Or maybe he is now. I don't know. I'm gonna look. I don't see him. So we're gonna skirt, and again we're gonna follow the road and the river out here. We're gonna do the best we can to kind of stay close to this heading, but we know that we're just essentially gonna be looking for an airfield that's right around the corner here.
I'm final here. Below the traffic.
And the elevation is.
The separation wasn't really that good.
Elevation 6,200, so we'll get a little bit more.
Yeah, I could have extended.
This might be interesting, dropping from 12,000 to 2,500.
I hope you.
No mountains.
I hope you're chewing gum.
About 5 west, looking for the field, Sacaton.
Sacaton,
Yeah,
5
dropping
west.
at 15.
That's not bad. Oh, that's not too bad. All right, let's trim it out here. Just hand flying this
I
baby.
just worry about the mountains, and maybe one's gonna pop up and scare me.
Yeah, there is quite a bit of high terrain around here.
471 Charlie Tango clear 19.
All right, so again, we will see a road cut right in front of us here that leads us to Sacaton Airport. So we've got this little river basin and road, and this might be. Is this our road here? Maybe. This might be it. Let's.
Traffic Skyline 35 Juliet midfield left downwind landing 19er Glenwood.
Could be. Sacaton traffic helicopter 816. We think we're about 5 miles to the northwest. We're inbound at 7,500 looking for the field.
Yep. Nope. Okay. Pulling up.
The other thing is there's lots of little auxiliary roads. Like, these aren't paved roads up here. These are dirt roads, so... and these roads wouldn't necessarily be on the sectional. So, I'm not sure. Ooh, wait a second. What do we got here?
Glenwood traffic Skyline 35 left base to
No.
final landing 19er Glenwood.
Okay, we're just going to kind of keep going. We're still not. I still think we're a little bit right of course here because we never really have hit our 129 heading. So we're still a little ways out, I think.
Made it down to Bear Wallow.
You are a legend, man.
It was a bit sketchy.
Good Fixins he knows what he's doing with those rotary aircraft, rotary winged aircraft. Boy, is this beautiful or what? Lots of elk up here, I guess. There's several pictures.
Hey, how am I feeling that 25 feet?
Several pictures of one of the airstrips. I'm trying to remember which one, where there's actually elk walking next to the big fence that they have, the big tall fence.
Left base, runway 18. traffic, Skyline 350, clear of runway 1 under Glenwood.
You guys aren't my friends anymore.
Is that a 407 or 407 long ranger?
Yeah, it's the 206
Glenwood
Long
traffic,
Ranger.
we'll get 71 Charlie
206.
Tango taxiing to 19 Glenwood.
All right, well, here is...
350 will be taxiing northbound for a VFR.
Here's another road, a pretty good
Glenwood.
road that's kind of heading up this way.
Second on traffic, Science Sky Hall Gauge 033 Foxtrot. We're on a left-bound wind for what appears to be a southeast runway to land full stop. Second
All
on.
right, I need to find my friend Tree Fox here so I don't run into him. Is this it, maybe? Oh, there's just so many places out here that like have been and or are not any longer. All right. Sacaton traffic, November 11816 is still looking for the field. We are at 7,500 currently heading to the southeast. May have overshot.
Traffic.
Glenwood is next.
Well, okay. Traffic, that's good. That means we're close to our friend Three Fox, but
Farewell amount, helicopter 114, Papa, departing from the pad, VFR departure southwest, farewell amount.
Glenwood traffic, Skyline 350 will be taking off runway 19. Will be a left crosswind departure to the north. Will be a left downwind departure to the north, Glenwood.
Traffic, we'll get 71 Charlie Tango straight out departure. Last call, Glenwood.
well, Sacaton, runway 8 and runway 26 are what they're reporting. So that's, I'm looking for, I'm kind of at,
Farewell traffic, helicopter 406 Mike Romeo, taking off, number 2.
say that again, Chandler.
Well, on the welcome to me own sign, there's a QR code.
Yeah, I think you guys will enjoy that video. Is that us? I hope it works for you guys. I am a little bit shaky with QR codes, but it's a link to a video.
Yeah, I looked at it. It's nice.
Oh, okay.
It shows a guy actually landing at this airport in real life.
Isn't that it's an amazing place, isn't it? Holy cow.
Yeah.
All right.
Had a nice time. I got to go, so I'd see you next month.
Hey, my friend, always a pleasure to fly with you. Have a good one, and we'll see you.
Sacaton 8033 Foxtrot, we're going to go around right traffic, Sacaton.
Glenwood traffic, Skyline 350 left downwind to runway 19. Will be departing to the north, Glenwood.
I may have to set a little VOR assistance here, guys, because I thought I saw an airstrip back there, but I don't know that it looked like it had any scenery there. All right, we're going to turn back. Sacaton traffic, helicopter 816 at 8,000. We're turning back westbound. We think we may have just flown over the airstrip, but we're going to stay up here at 8,000 until we know for sure. Okay, so there is a VOR.
Sacaton traffic, 8033 Foxtrot, now on a right downwind, landing south, Sacaton.
Man, I wish I could see his, so he's coming from our right. I wish I could see his, like his, nav lights or something, his strobes. I did hear the radio call, the traffic call, so I know we're...
Charlie Tango, I'm about 10 miles to the west.
we're
Gonna be
close,
inbound full
but
stop, Sacaton.
just don't know. If I can find this airstrip again, I'm going to take a closer look. I'm going to head down and try a little closer look, but I don't want to get too low because I don't want to get in his way. So we're just going to kind of stay up here for a little bit. I almost feel like I should take this draw up, like this is maybe our draw here. All right, if we don't see anything on this...
Traffic, Skyhawk 8033 Foxtrot on a right base. I guess it's technically the east runway. We'll be landing on full stop, Sacaton.
Okay. Oh, that's right. This has 2 runways. All right. we don't see anything there, we're going to come back. We're going to hit this. We're going to go up this draw a little ways and see what we have. Like, there might be something up there, guys. Does that look like something? We didn't get the traffic alert either, so... whoops. Sorry, guys, about that. Alright, let's head up that draw. And if we don't see anything there, then we will...
Now traffic 33 Foxtrot, final approach, landing south, full stop, Sacaton.
Okay. Alright. Sacaton traffic, helicopter 816 is still up here at 7.5. We think we are also south of the field, but southwest of the field, so we're looking for the inbound. This is a bad feeling, or you don't want to be in the way of the inbound traffic, but and it's right there. It's up against, and so there's a couple things. There's like there is like a little bit of a. It looks like a little dry riverbank here that I could also maybe pick up, but this kind of continues up into the mountains a little bit. So
about 3 miles to the north. Full stop.
I am not seeing that though. All right, so we're gonna break off, and we're gonna just stay well this way, and up here at 8,000 plus. So we're not in the traffic pattern at all. And then I'm gonna tune in the. Let's see, what could I get here? There is a San Simon VOR 15.4. I'm going to tune that in. And that is that reading yet? No, but that's because I have my CDI now. There we go. All right, we're going to go there. All right, that is okay. So that is reading. I just missed a traffic call from our friend. Oh, hey, hello. Somebody just got home, I guess.
Not like 115 knots, but, you know.
All right, so I am seeing that I should be on a 015 at 62 miles for this approach. All right, so let's spin this around. 015. All right, and then at 62. Shoot, I am almost right on it, guys. Holy cow! I've flown past it, so I'm gonna turn around and try to head back. And I won't go that way. This terrain feels a little.
Traffic, we'll get 71 Charlie Tango, 3 miles to the west at 7,000. Inbound, full stop.
All right, so that guy knows where he's going. We do not. We're going to turn and head back. We're also west of the field. We're going to turn back here and see if we can't. Don't need to be at 9,000 plus here. I can cut a little altitude. But I'm just going to head back at a perpendicular course to this radial and until I intercept it, and then I'm just going to fly the radial until I see something that looks suspiciously airstrippy. It'll be easy, they said. Downwind sim. Yes, something like that. Okay. Sacaton traffic, helicopter 816 at 8,500, just west of the field. Still haven't seen it, but we're inbound, eastbound right now. Again, 8,500 Sacaton. So.
Traffic, we'll get 71 Charlie Tango. I'm at 7,000. Should be over the field, but I don't see it at Sacaton. So I'm gonna continue east and stay low.
Okay.
Another terrific Bush League event, gentlemen. Great job as always. I appreciate it. I wish I had more time, but you all take care and stay safe.
Michael, thanks, my friend. Have a great great rest of your evening. We'll see you next time.
Take it easy, Mike.
Yeah, it's
Alright.
like kind traffic.
You guys take care. Good
I
night.
do not see the field. I'm going to go out to the south here and climb.
Wilga, you and I can be lost together up here. That way I don't feel so lonesome. Okay. So we're getting close. You can see the needle kind of creeping in here a little bit, but not quite yet. So we just are going to continue to go this way. How about we stop at 8,000? That'll be enough. I need to start to bleed some speed off anyway. So pitch up just a bit. Trim up, I should say. And hopefully bleed some speed off here as my needle gets ever closer. And then we need to find something here. I know what we'll do. Let's take this off. Give us some.
Sacaton.
Let's go.
Lima traffic, helicopter 114 Whiskey Papa departing from the east of the runway, VFR departure southeast bound.
I don't see this little set of stock ponds. It's not quite the level of detail you get on a sectional, unfortunately, but...
Sacaton traffic, Wilga 71 Charlie Tango. I'm headed back out. I can see the helicopter in sight here. I'm going to follow in behind you.
Next to you, the 135 or the 145?
I'm sorry, was that question for Melvin? I'm in the 145, if that's who you're asking.
Nice.
Linwood
Is that
traffic,
from
helicopter
Height
406
Performance
Mike
Group?
Romeo's taking off southeastbound. Glenwood traffic.
All right, man, we're there, guys. We are there. Sorry, I hear radio traffic kind of stepped on you there. What was the question?
After that was the Hype Performance Group one, or did
Oh,
you make a
yeah.
different one?
This is the CowanSim version over in X-Plane 12.
That's the 125.
Oh, geez, Louise. Yes, 125. Thanks, Fixie. All right, we're on it, but we
tried
just...
to get the 135 to work in Python, but it just won't download from Hype Performance Group.
Oh, that's frustrating when that happens. Where are you? I don't see you. I don't see you. Well, we're there, dude. So, oh, wait, what do we got over here? I can't. What is going on? Hold on. Stable, stable, stable. All right, I think we got it. Sacaton traffic, helicopter 816. Now we have the field in sight. We're going to be landing. We're going to be landing northbound here to the ramp, and we'll stay east of the field at all times. Sacaton, excuse me, we'll stay west of the field, west of the runway. That's the worst radio call I think I've ever made. But that's all, folks. Okay, can I bleed it down? Oh, they don't like it. A little bit of a low RPM warning there. That's what you're hearing. That's right before things get really bad. That beeps at us and says, hey, pull your head out, Uncle Melvin. Yep, this is us. Yeah, wow, this is a... So, it is a... maybe a 2-runway deal here. Well, maybe not. Gosh darn it. That is not it. That is not... We are not there. Either that or... Somehow, my,
Skyline 4035, you're about 5 to the north, we're in across midfield, enter right down landing runway 8, Sacaton.
Nope, that's not it. Alright. Sacaton traffic, helicopter 816. False alarm, we do not have the field. We are now down at 7,000, probably north of what we hope is the field. I don't know where I am.
Traffic Skyline 4035, you're about 4 to the north. We have the helicopter traffic in sight for Sacaton, Sacaton traffic.
Sacaton traffic, Wilga. I'm circling. I can't find the field either. I can see the helicopter below and looking for the scout. Sacaton.
Yeah, that's really odd. Really odd.
Rolling out to the south again at 8,000 in the Wilga at Sacaton.
We might have to just kind of call it good and just admit defeat here, but like there should be. If that's the field. All right. Sackett in traffic, helicopter 816. We're going to make one more low pass and see if we can see anything down at a potential spot here. And then we're going to depart the area eastbound. Oh.
Alright, so I guess I'm at Wilga. I believe I have that field in sight. I'm going to go in lower for approach.
This looks to me like it's potentially the field, but again, Sacketton. Oh, maybe it is. Let's see if there's got to be, like, I have put a camper or something here that, gosh, that's got to be it, right? That's got to be it. I don't remember this curviness, though. I just don't remember that.
Chevy Skyline 4035 at 10,400 crossing midfield. We're going to right downwind landing runway 8 section.
Yeah, which is basically what we're lined up on 8. So that it checks all the boxes, but
traffic.
It's almost like the airfield, it just hasn't loaded in correctly. Which I don't know why that would be, but
clarify when you say crash.
Traffic Skyline 4035 right downwind landing runway 8 section.
I think that's the spot. I just think my scenery didn't load for some reason. Alright, well. And Sacketton traffic, helicopter 816. We think we've saw the area, but I don't know if our scenery loaded in correctly. So we're going to make a little trench run to the east, and we'll get out of everybody's hair. Sacketton.
Sacketton traffic, we'll go see the helicopter in sight. I'm going to peel off south, and then looking for the Skyhawk to follow on that inbound on 8 Sacketton.
So I'm curious. I'm going to.
Skyline 4035 turning right baseline runway 8 section.
I'm going to have to load in kind of after we're done here and just see if there was an issue. And or I guess what we could do is this too. When we're done, we can take a look at either the Volanta map or the X-plane map. We can see just how close we were. All right, so this is we should be on a 033 heading now. And, yeah, so we're not even close to that, you guys. Holy cow. So because we've got to get up and over these mountains to get to this next field. I did not find it, Downwind Sim. I don't know what I've done, but I did not find it. All right, so I'm going to crank up the RPMs here. Crank up the power a little bit, and we're going to start climbing.
Sacketton traffic, we'll go 71 Charlie Tango. I've got the Skyhawk in sight.
Alright, I think we might be able to.
We're about 2.5 now, west of the field, 7,200 behind the Skyhawk.
Yes, I have you in sight as well now. We'll join in behind at appropriate distance coming in for Sacketton on an helicopter. We'll go 71 Charlie Tango.
All right, I think we can set a course here, and we probably have enough distance to climb up and over the top of the terrain here. So we're gonna awkward heading set, and we'll be climbing at around 1,000 feet per minute. We've got quite a bit of power that we can push back in here as well. So, and then what I'm going to do in the meantime is this. So that was a bust. That was a bust. So let's delete you out of there. And we're going to use the Silver City VOR now. We're going to see kind of what this tells us here. 385 or 358 at 35 miles. Oh gosh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't check the DME to see if I was one way or the other. Alright, well, what's done is done. So, Silver City is 110.8. Let's go down here. Whoops.
Sacketton Traffic, Wilbur 71 Charlie Tango, I'm at 7,000.
I'm so used to not having a
to the
DME in a
west,
helicopter.
setting up for a 3-mile final.
Oh man, go back and
for
find it.
runway 8 second.
We'll come back to it. We'll come back to it. If I get to 10,000, I am fine, by the way, altitude-wise, so we'll set that. And what I say, 358? There's all kinds of traffic in there right now, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. So there's 360, 59, 58. All right. Our friend 8033 Foxtrot is raiding us there. Michael, thanks for flying. I can't wait to watch your stream, dude. I want to see how much in the way I got of you at a couple of those airstrips. It was kind of fun chasing you around. Welcome, Raiders.
We take off runway 8 and we left crosswind departure runway 8 second.
All those little flashy areas.
Thanks for subscribing.
All those little flashy areas make me think that that's strobe lights. Michael, thank you for 15 months, man. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, and appreciate the support of the channel. That's really awesome, dude. M. Stein, welcome in. Nice to see you, sir. Hope you guys are having.
I'm going to wait for that parting traffic, that taxi back.
You guys are having a great day.
I'm about 4 miles west.
We were unable to find Sacaton, and we're heading to where are we heading to? Meon, I think. We're heading to Meon. Yeah, Meon now. So just about ready to turn back around there. M. the Cone Stein. Gorgeous, beautiful helicopter in the Silver Goose livery scheme. By the way, I don't know. What do you think of that there, Downwind Sim? Keeper of the cones. That's right. If you're going to call me something, call me the right thing, right? So we're looking for... Thank you, Fixie. That's what happens when you're bored. 35, you're waiting on a Bush League Monday, and you're like, I got a couple hours to kill. 35 on the DME. Currently we're 42. Now we're 41, so we're getting a little closer to where we need to be.
Back to traffic, we'll go 71 Charlie Tango, about 3-mile final for runway 18.
And as I look here, it's solid. It's got its quirks, but it's solid. But as we go here, so like we have, like Gila Hot Springs is right in here, which is like a pretty famous resort town. I don't know how that is rendered, but like we're essentially flying like I could have almost done a little trench run through here, but I think it gets a little tall. But anyway, and then we've got a little road that comes through, and then another little something that comes through here. So once we get over the top of most of these mountains, we're going to just keep this ridge line to our right hand side, and then as the mountains wrap around us, hopefully we'll see Meon sitting right there. Red 5 standing by for trench run. It does have a lot of muscle, there's no doubt about that. So I think this trench coming up here is the one where Gila Hot Springs is at. And then, so I think we need to go just a little bit further, maybe over this next ridge line, and then we'll be in the next valley. We'll see. The one thing about another, I think just a little, like it needs an update, but you can see how she's kind of bobbing a little bit in the heading hold. So that's that's something that didn't happen in X-Plane 11 that I remember. And then again, I can't get it to get it to track any kind of a nav, whether it's VOR or a GPS, so
Traffic,
it just won't.
Tango. I'm clear, runway 18 active.
Again, I just think that's, you know, hopefully in a future update. I know Good Fixins was saying that Cowan was kind of getting mad at the community because they were complaining about all the stuff that was broken, and I'm like, well, you know, they're all a little broken. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I know nothing about plane maker sides of helicopters. Yeah, the Cowan helicopters definitely need some help. I'm going to do this now, guys. So we're going to come off altitude, and we're going to, I'm trying to remember now how, oh, I know what I want to do. I want to speed mode, and I want to ascend, because I'm not really at a legal VFR eastbound altitude at this point, and I'm over speeding. Look at that. How about that oil temp, though? Just consistently, that's another thing that's not working quite right. But, yeah, they're all a little broken, but they're still fun enough to have some fun in. No doubt about that. I'm dying for a modern helicopter in MSFS that I can fly. Oh man, goodness. Sim Caesar. Hello, Raiders.
Peter Mooney, Sylvie the best.
Ah, Peter Mooney, thank you. And Scotty DeHottie, thank you very much for the inscription. 28 months, dude. Thank you. Welcome, Sim Caesar and Raiders. Mr. Weird Fox, thanks for the first time chat. Welcome. DJ Mystery, hello. Hello. Sim Caesar, that's so nice of you. The H160 is decent, Fixie says. Yeah, I just don't know if my system will run it. That's why I don't fly the H145. Monster SD, hello, Monster. Hey, we are close to a level 1 hype train. Sim Caesar, thank you for the 24-month ascription. Man, 2 years, that's awesome. That is awesome. That is awesome. Who else just came in with this big raid here? That's right. Oh, M. Stein threw in a little 100 hype, and we're there. Yes, hype train level 1. You guys earned it. There it is. The purple junior first officer locomotive. Thank you guys. Mike, thanks for that 100. Oh, Texas One Flyboy, thanks for the gift sub. To Peter Mooney, TFB with 15. Man, that's awesome, guys. Thank you. Welcome. And M. Stein, thanks for the cheers. That's right. Choo Choo is right. Raiders, if we haven't met already, hi, my name is Brant. Welcome to the Melvin Leroy channel. Melvin was my grandpa, and so that's the channel is kind of an homage to him, I guess, and a way to connect with him, and also a way to connect with my own grandson. So it's sort of one of those deals. Oh, Peter, you're passing along the love. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You guys are too kind. Appreciate that. We're doing the Bush League backcountry flying. This is one of the things I like to do on the channel, is bush flying. Probably the thing I like the most. I do a little of everything, and I don't do anything really all that well, including bush flying, but this is what I'd like to do in a mediocre way the most. But thank you guys for coming in. Appreciate that. Nice to meet you, and I hope you enjoy. This is Bush League Backcountry Fly-In number 50, if you can believe that. We've been trying to cyberbully Sim Caesar and Peter Mooney and Scotty DeHottie and all these big dogs to come fly with us for years now, and they just haven't been able to make it work. But first Monday of every month we do this. And if you want to go over and check out www.downwindsim.com, you'll see the information, and we would love to have you join us next month. It's been hard to believe we're going on year 5 of this. So I'm currently, let's do this here. I am currently flying. We're down kind of southwest of New Mexico in the mountains down here, and I am en route to really the best named strip of the whole trip here. It's called Mion. And anyway, so we just flew from, we tried to find a place called Sacaton, and we were unsuccessful, but we're hoping to find this other one. And we just flew over the I think it's pronounced Gila Hot Springs. It's like a resort area, if I understand correctly. And this is the CowanSim H125 and X-Plane 12. And she's playing nicely tonight, so yeah, like I say, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the locomotive there, and appreciate that. In fact, I'll even give you guys, even though we're not quite there yet, I'll give you hype level 2. Give you the red coal car here. The red coal car. We don't have hype trains very often here, but I'm set up, man, just in case. The junior first officer, my grandson, is taking care of all the high-end graphic art design. So he's 6, by the way. But okay, we got to get more serious now. Okay, here we go. Mr. Weird Fox. Yeah, he's a good kid. I love him. He likes flight sim, and I look forward to the day when maybe he can be on his system, because we don't live too close. I don't see him very often anymore, but I look forward to the day when he's old enough to be online, and we can be flying together and hanging out together. I think that's going to be awesome if that day ever happens. And who knows? He's a kid, and in 3 or 4 years he may not be interested in anything I am. So, and who knows what flight simming will look like. Yeah, Mr. Weird Fox, it is a little bit. My grandfather was a real pilot, an IRL pilot, and he was hoping I would go down that road, and it's kind of a long story, but I didn't end up going down that road. It's not a regret, because I've got a great life, and I wouldn't trade any of it for anything, but I do wish that maybe I had tried to pursue that. And now I'm just I'm at the point in my life where it's just not feasible. So flight sim is my substitute, and I'm darn happy doing it, because I can fly anything and everything anywhere in the world, and it doesn't cost me any more than a couple of hours. So, all right, how are we doing here? 35 miles away, so that's good. We're looking for, yeah, that's about right. So hopefully this needle will start moving in. We're going to kind of get our eyes out here and see if we can find the Meon strip, because we might be pretty close to it. We are using a little VOR help because it's very, very difficult to see. So here's where we started, Sacaton. We just have flown across this little ridge, and we're going to Meon, and we're using this VOR to help us. Hey, thank you guys again so much for the level 1 hype train. Thank you for the new follows. Flying Eli, my follow sounds aren't working, but thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Mr. Weird Fox, thank you as well for the follow, and everybody else who came in with the raid from Sim Caesar and from 8033 Fox, our friend Michael. So great to have you guys on board. All right, and as you can see, these airstrips, they're not it's not like they're tucked into a ravine or anything like that, but they are a little tricky to see. So that's why this is starting to move a little bit, guys. Because we're losing it, aren't we? Oh shoot, we're losing it. We're getting too far away from it. That's going to be maybe a problem. Well, or are we? Or is it just, those mountains might be in the way too. Yeah. Well, I feel like, again, in just looking at what we have here, guys, like there should be a road that runs right in front of the airstrip, and then as we approach this ridgeline, which has about a 10,000 foot peak, if we hit these mountains, we've gone too far, so we got to turn back around and keep looking. So that's probably that guy, those guys out there. So we're a ways yet. Oh man, this is this may not be the best. We do have another. All right, we have truth or consequences that we could follow also. So what if I did that? Let me pull this guy over here to the truth or consequences. That's 38 miles. That's actually a little farther away, but maybe, I don't know. It's got mountains in the way also. But we'll have that ready to go as a backup in case we totally lose Silver City VOR. This is 112.7. That's right. Downwind Sim, I'm using those binos, man. 1127. Let's just see if we're picking that up at all any better. Oh, we actually are. Okay, so that was a 075 inbound, so that's going to be... Whoa, hold on. I don't want to adjust the heading bug. Sorry about that. That's going to be right there. 125 inbound. Yep, 075. Yep, heading towards it. Actually, I think I'll just turn it this way. 075 heading toward it. And so, yeah, we're still not quite there. We're 70 miles. No, yeah, 70 miles. So we've got a good 30, yeah, just about 30 miles to go yet. So, all right. Fixie, CTD, and out of here. Oh, man. Try to find a new midfoil.
Melvin Leroy channel brought to you by
All right.
Binoculars. Never take off
Brett,
without
thank
them.
you, dude. Always fun to fly the whirlybirds with you. Have a good rest of your night. Let's do it again next month. What do you say there, Fixie? That's right. The best binos in-flight sim. I've said it once. I've said it 100 times. Nah, wait a second. This would indicate that I'm actually past where I'm supposed to be. Yes, it does. So I've actually went past it, haven't I? Shoot. Because I'm left of course. All right. Yep. That's a bad job on my part here. Okay, let's make a turn. Let's see if we can intercept. And we got to cut into this distance here a little bit. We're lost again. We are. But wait a second. But wait. Hold on. 45 miles. 45 miles. Is that decreasing? It is decreasing. So I'm not there yet. I don't know why this is cross-tracking, but it is. Mr. Safety is at the controls. That's right. That is right. We're within 7 miles of this airstrip. And I just took us off the course that we're supposed to be heading. 038. Let me get back on that course. And we'll deal with our VOR situation here in just a second. I still want to look for that road that runs perpendicular to where we're going here. Decrease the altitude so you can get a better line on the hogs. There's elk down here too, probably somewhere, but I don't know. I feel kind of nervous now, like I didn't find the last airstrip, and so like I don't want to go for 2 here now. Okay, I want to look here. This might be our ridge line. We should be in front of it. Okay, I think we're exploring the area. This is true. This is like a bad tile deal here. You know, Mion, this is kind of cheating, but Mion is right on the edge of the tile. I wonder if we're close. 43 miles according to the DME, so we still have a little ways to go. Man, this is a needle in the haystack. You wouldn't think it'd be that hard to find, but it is proven to be a little tricky. This makes me want to turn back around. What do I have? Am I able to track the other? Oops, transfer. What was Silver City again? Just double checking. Want to wait. 110.80. So let's flip it around. Is that tracking? It's in and out. It's just not going to be a good reliable source here. So yeah, I feel like where are we in relation? We're almost, yeah, so we're almost we're like well away from the VOR. All right, so I'm gonna do this. Let's track inbound to the VOR. And kind of get our bearings about us here. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Call Mom, yeah. Phone a friend. That's right. It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, so we're gonna head toward the VOR. And this is the part again that should work. It just, oh, wait a second. So the localizer is working. All right. But the GPS is not in nav mode. Interesting. Okay, well, again, we're working through some little kinks in the heli, but overall, it's performing quite nicely. Boy, that's just a bad patch of ortho photography there, but interesting area of high desert. This very much looks like where I live. I live in Wyoming, and it's a lot like this. Really high mountain, but very dry. Alright, and as I get close here, this is going to be my plan. This is going to be my plan. As I get close, so we know we're heading, well, we're now heading on a 012, so we're kind of like, we were up here somewhere, we're kind of heading towards it. When I get to 38 miles, I'm going to try to kind of cut south along the mountains here and see if I can just find where we're at until we actually intercept that 075. So that's just going to be here in another couple of minutes. I'll preset my heading bug to southbound, and yeah, because we feel like we should be. So this could be the ravine if there's a little road in it. Yeah, this could be our boy right here if we just head down that. Does that match up? It's pretty close. Yep. I say let's head down there. Okay, I'm going to reset this to. So we're flying towards it, 075. If we're flying away from it, it's 245. Okay, we're just going to fly until that needle centers up, and we're going to see if we can get lucky. Now, Mion is, as we look at the road, it's on the near side of the highway here, and this, again, is a little bit of a, I think there's a little bit of a river that runs through here also. A couple of them that come in from the west. So, yeah, I'm hoping that we're up here somewhere. Shoot, we probably were almost at Beaverhead, but I doubt we'll be far enough north to pick up this little pond. But you never know. But we need to stay to the right of this ridgeline for sure. And I'm going to try to get back over a little closer to the road. About ready to start hand flying again here.
Skyline 40350, that's 7 to the west, 145 left downwind.
landing runway 32.
All right. I'm your own traffic. Whoops. Traffic helicopter 816 is north of the field. At 9,500, we're still looking for the field. I think we found it. This is it. Yeah, I think this is it. Aha! Sweet. What? We got it. We got it, boys and girls. All right. So, all right. Which way do we want to land? What's me on? 1-4 and 3-2. Well, that VOR was no help at all. Unless this is Beaverhead. Or is this Truth or Consequence? No, this is not Truth or Consequences because there's a big lake next to Truth or Consequences. Alright. I think that's our... I think this is our field here, guys. I do. MEO traffic, helicopter 816, we believe we have the field. We're going to descend and make a low pass from south to north. MEO. Whoa, boy. Alright. Let's slow down. Slow down. Pulled the power a little abruptly there, guys. That was not good.
B2 traffic skyline 40350, entering your left downwind landing runway 32 for MEO.
Alright, so he's landing 3-2. Alright. MEO traffic, helicopter 816. We're going to go ahead and stay down south of the field. We'll let that traffic in the pattern land first, and then we'll try to make a low pass. Yeah, that's still... We still haven't intercepted that. Okay. So we've got traffic on left downwind, so he's on the other side. He's going to come in and land. We'll just kind of hang out down here, maybe by this this little ravine. It'll give us a chance to sort of get some altitude off.
And MEO traffic skyline 40350, turning left base runway 32, MEO.
7,500 is field elevation, so how about we stay at 85 here. We'll just kind of turn and go this way. I think that is our... I think that's our runway, guys. I really do. We're just going to hang out down here safe and out of the pattern. And then when he is reporting final, we'll kind of turn inbound as well. And we should be good to go.
Where's that helicopter at?
Helicopter is well south of the field at 8,000.
Roger that, thank you. Yeah, traffic skyline 40350, turning final landing runway 32, MEO.
All right, we can head here.
Yeah, on traffic, Wilga 71 Charlie Tango, 10 miles to the west at 9,000, inbound full stop, yeah.
MEO traffic, helicopter 816. We're going to go ahead and proceed toward runway 32. We think we have the field. We're going to just do a low pass here, south to north. Hey, Malcolm, it's been good. Yeah, we've had a good time. I've been lost only once. So that's all right. And I've broken the helicopter once. Excuse me. I crashed into a Bear Wallow watchtower on my first try. We think this is Meon, and if it is, we'll get into a left-hand pattern. We won't be... Well, actually, we could land at the ramp. We would be okay to just stay basically east of the field here. MEO traffic, helicopter 816. We've got the field in sight. We are going to do a ramp arrival. We will stay east of the airstrip at all times, Mion. All right, so there goes the departing traffic, I think, and we see the departing traffic lining up.
Yeah, it's Cessna 514 Alpha Victor. We can see the sky lane's clear. We're departing runway 32. We're going to be on the left crosswind southwestbound departure, Mia.
All right, so he's heading to Sacaton, maybe. Okay, let's pull power. Or sorry, let's pull some airspeed. Now that I'm getting down here, is this us? Is this us?
Traffic, Wilga 71 Charlie Tango, 6 miles to the west. I see departing traffic in sight, inbound.
I thought I saw somebody lining up there, so let's get down here close and see.
Clear of runway 32, starting the left crosswind. We're going to be departing the area to the west.
Neon traffic skyline 4035 will be taking off runway 32. Will be a left crosswind departure to the west, Mia.
Okay.
Neon traffic, this Wilga, I'm at 5 miles.
We're gonna just try to get down on this ramp here,
I'm at 9,
and we'll go look around a little bit. I don't know. I'm feeling less confident that we're in the right spot. But we'll get down and see. The reason I say that is because I don't see anything that indicates a Bush League banner or anything like that. So let's get down here and just see. Oh, we got some power lines here. Let's stay above those. Actually, those are just street lights. This is not us, guys. This is not us.
Skyline 4035 left crosswind runway 32, Mia.
This is not us. All right, where are we at in terms of our DME? 35.7. So we are actually too close. So what have we done? We've found an airstrip that's maybe.
And the 150 out of Mia, and I'll be following you.
This might be chloride. We're lost again. That's right.
Yeah, Roger. We're about 80 knots indicated right now. Once we level off, we'll pick up a little bit of speed.
Okay. This isn't us, guys. We're gonna hip hop over this mountain here and see where the heck we're at.
Roger, I'll stay at 8500, then I'll get past you here.
We are lost again. We are lost again. Yeah, this has proven to be a little bit of a challenge, you guys. I'll be honest with you. This has been kind of fun, but I am feeling like I'm striking out here. So where are we in relation to our VOR that's not helping us out for diddly squat?
Weird how the model matching with the Wilga makes it look like an airliner.
Oh, I have a rule for that. I think I have it matched to a 172.
So we currently are. Let's see. If we were to turn and fly southeast, we would. Yeah, so that might have been chloride. That might have been chloride.
We're doing about 128 indicated. We might pass you here.
So, if that's the case, then I am gonna. I'm gonna kind of keep going this way. I'm gonna reset my localizer. Whoops.
Traffic is Wilga. I'm at 90.
Or my radial, I should say.
I'm about a mile from the field. I'm actually going to do a pass over, get a visual.
Oops, sorry. We need to be right here. We're just gonna kind of keep going until we intercept. I guess we just saw something. Here's what I think we did, guys. I think that's where we were. So what's chloride? If this is a paved field, nope, it's a turf field. I have no idea where we are, guys. Yeah, we're lost again. We are lost again. All right, well, all we can do, guys, is just keep flying until we intercept this localizer, and then this is probably going to end up being my last field because we're closing in on 2.5 hours of streaming, and it is Monday after all, and I do have to go to work tomorrow, unfortunately. Not that work is bad, but it's just be nice to stay up late and sim so you can sleep in tomorrow, right? Okay, well, here we go again. Fastest way to intercept is to fly a perpendicular heading. Let's see what's going on. Downwind Sim's loving it.
Going left downwind 432. Yeah.
I'm sure you are, my friend. How many times have you and I done this? Just like wandering around aimlessly, lost, and this, like some of these places, we're starting to learn a little bit. Like some of the Idaho places, the Utah, you know, up in Montana, like we're starting to learn some of these places. Kodiak Island, but this is the first time. It's the first time we've been here, so. Yeah, so we're just we're learning with it as we go. We're seeing lots of country. That's the best way to learn. That's got to be where it was, but that did not look like a turf field to me.
Yeah, traffic. Is that helicopter still out there?
Hey, firm, we are currently lost. We feel like we are north of the field, kind of by, kind of over by Chloride, but we are completely lost. We're at 8,900.
Okay, this will go. I'm making a left base here for final for 3-2. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we don't have the field in sight. You should be just fine. If we do see something, we'll break off.
I'm at 8,500 descending base flight.
So here's the deal, guys. Here's something I'm noticing, Downwind Sim. I screwed up. We could have had another lookout tower up here at Lookout Mountain, buddy.
Traffic will go short final.
Instead of just this this one here at Bear Wallow. We could have had an man, now I feel bad. We'll have to put that in for version 2. It's crazy because you get a bit of panic in your gut. Yeah, a little. Not too much, but I feel bad for people trying to watch and like, what is this guy doing? It doesn't take long when you stop by to realize I don't know what I'm doing. But all right, so 9,000. Let's level off. And it's beautiful out here, though. We do have a little bit of a time constraint, guys. I set it up so that we'd have about 3 hours of daylight, and I'm closing in on 2 hours and 20 minutes of that time. So, but yeah, that'll be good. We can add another, and there may be more. I mean, now that I'm kind of looking at it, there's all kinds of mountains around here. So, but all right, we'll worry about that when we get there. But I just want to find this. I just want to find Mion. We can find Mion. We can put it to bed.
So I want to try to take a taxi back, runway 32.
And we can attack it fresh in the morning. Dude, I think maybe we ended up on the wrong side of these hills. Maybe we just went a little too far. That first VOR was in and out, and it may not have been giving us a very accurate reading. Well, clearly it wasn't giving us a very accurate reading. So, yeah, you know, TFB, that's true. Maybe I just need to get up a little higher. This one is tracking, though, for me. So, but yeah, Texas One Flyboy, that might be a possibility. I'm going to go a little further here, and if we don't see anything, then well, I don't know what I'm going to do, because I'm going to be running out of fuel here pretty soon, too. This thing doesn't have a ton of fuel. Luckily, I topped it off when we were back there at wherever we were before Sacaton 2 stops ago, when I actually found the airstrip. This is just more of a challenge now. Like, I just want to get to where I'm intercepting that radio. Like, really, are we that far away? Truly still? Oh, no. See, we're almost there. We're almost there. It was getting ready to start to move. So then at that point, I'm going to turn to the right, because We need to be 38 miles away. And we're currently at 32.3. So if we can just get that needle to line up a little bit, and it's not quite moving yet. I'm going to have to probably start to turn this way just a little bit just because of terrain anyway. Oh, she's moving. Okay, good deal. Good deal. All right. Meon traffic, helicopter 816, just east of the field. 900,500, we think. Inbound, looking for a place to land. Meon. We're approximately 5 miles east of the field. All right. Do I see? I see this little ravine here, guys.
Here on traffic, we'll go 71 Charlie Tango. I'm gonna depart 32, straight out departure, northwest at Meon.
Now, Wilga, maybe send up a signal flare or something for me. I did that on Discord. I didn't do it on the comms. Downwind Sim and I got in trouble for chit-chatting on the comms last month. In our defense, they were doing World Flight at the time. So, all right. So we're close. We're close. Let's turn. That was not the right. That's not the right draw. Let's pick the next draw up here. Ow. Guy's getting bit there. The time of day is getting a little tough too because that sun's going to be right in our eyes. And
in traffic, we'll go 71 Charlie Tango, departed runway 32, leaving the area. Last call westbound. Meon.
All right, so he's heading away from us, so we should be good to go. We are 34, so we need another 4 miles. We're still not on the needle yet. This could be this could be our little river drainage. We'll see. Oh man. And if you've never seen a Bush League backcountry flying before, this is pretty much par for the course with me. If we're able to create little airstrips that can get you sufficiently lost, then we've done our job. All right. I am going to say that this may be our boy. We got 7,500 foot strip, so let's lose 1,000. Let's take a look. It comes right off of a little drainage area here, so this is looking as promising as any. We need another 2 miles. We are still looking for that highway that runs north and south, by the way, that we should see. And yeah, this is looking pretty promising. I'm going to cut some speed. Down we go. Getting up on my phone books to look over the dash. Oops. Anything over there? No, I see a highway up here on the ridge, though. Let's go look at that. Let's go check that out. 8,000. We're still. Oh, yeah, we're only about 500 above. So maybe up on that ridge line here, guys. There's 38. That's what we're supposed to be at. So we're here close somewhere. There's another highway, though, I guess. Of course, if you fly right over the top of it, it's darn hard to see. Meon traffic, helicopter 816 is still looking for the field. We feel like we're within a mile or so. We're heading westbound right now at 8,000. Okay, let's Let's take a circuit around the ridge line here, and we'll see. I don't think it's down in the valley. If I remember right, it's up on top where you could see a little bit. Got some people that are on the comms here. Oh, somebody's trying to get the METAR at back at reserve. Anything there? No. Anything there? No. I'm not seeing anything either side.
Beaver Ridge traffic, Wilkes at 1 Charlie Tango. I'm about 7 miles to the south, inbound full stop. Be right.
Now I do have a GTN 750, and I could program this baby in and do that. And maybe I will. Maybe if I don't find it here on this little pass. Wait a minute, what do I have over here? That looks suspiciously airstrippy, boys. Ha ha ha, I think we've got it. I hate to report because I've already false reported once. That looks good. Yeah, that looks like our traffic helicopter 816 is about a mile to the north of the field, inbound to the ramp. Hey, boys and girls. That's I'm really glad I found this one. This is I think a very cool one because it has like a little bit of a drop off departure on this one side. It's not quite mountain air, but it's sort of in that realm because you have the little ravine that you go down, and yeah, this is a good one. I'm glad we found it. If this isn't it, this is where we're camping tonight, boys and girls. All right, get some speed off there, Uncle Melvin. And I'm about 900 feet, so I've got a little altitude to lose as well. There we go. There's 40. That ought to be pretty good. And about 500 to 1,000 on the descent. Yep, I see the like little building up there, so we're in good shape. We're just going to find a little spot here to land up by this building. Call it good. I'll show you around the area here, obviously, but... And then, I tell you what, we still have a couple of places to hit for maybe a part 2 of this adventure, which is also what...
Beaver Ridge traffic, Wilkes at 1 Charlie Tango, about 3 miles to the south. I'm going to fly over and look at runway 30. Beaver Ridge.
Not being able to hit all the airstrips is also common in these events, so... it's kind of the point. We always, when Downwind Sim and I create these, we always worry that we don't have enough airstrips to keep everybody busy for a couple of hours, and then when we're done, we almost always say, yeah, that was just way too many to try to hit in 2 hours. I don't know if this is a helipad, but I see this little circular thing, and we're going to try to land on it. I wonder what the windsock is saying to me here. Do I have a windsock? I don't know if I do. We're just coming straight in. Oh yeah, this is the one that I put the QR code on also. There's a link to the video of what this airstrip looks like actually in real life. It's pretty cool. Alright, I'll take that. We're down. Down for the count.
Beaver Ridge traffic, Wilkes at 1 Charlie Tango, left downwind for runway 30. Beaver Ridge.
And that will be that. So, yep, spinning down, low RPMs. Ah, thank you. Yep, this is cool. All right, let's hop out and take a look, guys. So this is again one of the mini airstrips we've put in the event. It's got just like a little house over there, nothing big, but what a gorgeous area, right? I mean, holy moly! So it's up on this little knob, And
traffic, Wilga 71 Charlie Tango, left base, final, on the way 30,
you know,
be right.
fixed wing aircraft are going to have a lot of fun here, I think. So you got that. Yeah, wind is calm, so that was fine. But I just think this, like, beautiful, but it would be really intimidating in real life to have that little drop off. And then here's your departure, guys. You just kind of, like, you just keep flying and let the let the world drop away from you. What were they? What's the airplane that they say that's the only way it takes off is if the Earth is curved? It's so underpowered. But yeah, that would be a heck of a fun departure there, wouldn't it? Wow. All right, I want to come back and show you one more thing here. I don't know if this will work on stream, but if you want to check out this QR code, I'm going to get up here close and let you take a look. You should be able to scan that bad boy, and it's a very cool video. I promise you. It's only like 7 or 8 minutes long, but it's just, again, a video of those guys. This is one of a couple different airstrips.
Traffic, Wilga 71 Charlie Tango, clear. Be right.
Yeah, so this is what it's going to give you guys. Anyway, it's one of a couple airstrips that have been restored by the Recreational Aircraft Foundation, and they actually couldn't fly. They had to fly into Negrito, I think, to come and then drive to this to update it, or maybe it was vice versa. Maybe it was the other way around. But anyway, really interesting to watch them do what they do. And then they made a couple of low passes, and just a gorgeous area. They must be like in the spring because it's really super green. And anyway, it's nice. It's nice. All right. What do I need to do? I should have been shutting down here a long time ago. Avionics horn off. Anti-collision generator can come off. That's off. Fuel pump is off. And we need to go to engine stop. Let it spin down. Stability augmentation system off. Battery off. And it pretty much just winds down. And that is us. That is us. I'm not sure if we have enough light, even if we wanted to make it back. We are as far away from reserve as we can be. So it would be, let's get rid of you. It'd be, yeah, it's probably about 50 miles, I guess, if you were to get there and find it on the first try. Which, again, this is like not a guarantee, as you saw. So, just to recap, we went reserve up to Bear Wallow Mountain Fire Watch Lookout area, crashed once, and then successfully landed on the helipad. Then we went to Glenwood, found that, had fun there, refueled. We couldn't find Sacaton. Then we finally found Meon. I am really curious. I want to do this before we go. Let's do this. Let's pop the map up and let's see just how far away from everything we were, guys. Oh, does it not get my whole flight? Why not? It just gets the last little bit? Oh, so we were up here, NM 37. Where is that? Is that what we think? Oh, wow. Okay, so that airstrip that we thought was Meon, that was this. That was Adobe Ranch. That's how far off we were. Gravel treated surface. Okay, that makes sense. Wow, that's how far off we were. Holy cow. So that's a full, that is a full 23 miles too far. Holy moly. Wow, that's one of my better navigational blunders there, to be sure. All right, so maybe, I know what we can do. Maybe we can look at Volanta. Maybe Volanta will show us how close. Yeah, okay, cool. So here we are. All right, so we were We were right. We were looking at Sacaton. We were, but the scenery must not have loaded correctly. So this was us from reserve. We went in here, crashed once, didn't like we ran into something, but we didn't have any collidables, so we were able to recover, come back in and land. Then we went down here to that was Glenwood. Then we just were all sorts of lost here, but we really did see what was the right airstrip. I'm gonna load in when we're all done and see if what the heck happened. And then this was holy moly, we started off wrong. I mean, we just completely had the wrong heading to begin with. I mean, that's not even close, boys. I mean, we almost ended up in Colorado there. That's the scenic route, to be sure. But man, I tell you, that just goes to show you think you're in the right spot and you're just not. So, very interesting. Well, we learned a little bit of country anyway and saw some beautiful things. So that's, again, not a horrible way to spend the day, I guess. All right. Well, with this view here, I think I'm going to wrap it up, guys. And
Thanks for watching my papa.
So thank you again, everyone. And we had a really fun flight. It was a lot of wandering around, but at the end of the day, we made it down and lived to tell the tale. Again, Peter Mooney, let me start out by saying thank you very much for your gifted sub to Ascended Gravity. Appreciate that. Flying Eli, thanks for the follow. Texas One Flyboy, thanks for your gifted sub to Peter Mooney. You guys super generous tonight, and I really appreciate that. M. Stein, thanks for 100 bits. We did manage to get a level 1 hype train going, and that was awesome as well. Sim Caesar, if you're still around, thanks for 24 months. Mr. Weird Fox, thanks for the follow. Scotty Tahati, thank you for 28 months. And then Sim, thanks for that raid. That was amazing. November 80333 Fox, thank you also for that raid. It was amazing. Panagon subscribed 29 months. Downwind Sim re-ascribed 29 months, guys. That just makes me feel so good that you guys are back for multiple years, and it just means a ton. I can't say enough. I don't have the words, but we'll keep doing this stuff as long as you guys want to come hang out, and it's so fun. I love flying with you guys. Speaking of that, my next flight is actually tomorrow night. We're going to be back over in Kodiak Island. We're going to be exploring some more of LP Nils' Kodiak Island scenery. I plan on being in the Britain Norman 2 Islander, the Nimbus BN2 Islander. Scotty, thank you, man. The emotes never look any better than they do right now, my friend. We'll be in that BN2 Islander. I don't know the route yet. We're going to just kind of pick a couple of air taxi routes and fly around out there. Again, that's 6 o'clock. That's my normal streaming time, 6 Mountain, which is 1 Zulu, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And then every once in a